So today was our grade 5 ComiCon gala for all of our grade 5 students. This has grown over the years. I used to do this as a project with just my class, but this year my team really wanted to participate as well, and the students have been super excited about it. Normally we do this over about a 6 to 8 week period where we look at reading different comics and graphic novels to look at how they are put together, not just as a story, but how they design layouts, how they use color to create mood and teach us about characters, setting, and plot. This year we had to condense it to a shorter time period, but the students all worked really hard and are really proud of what they've done. We've been able to partner with a local comic book artist who has come in and given some tips on cartooning, and he's actually here today for our presentation in the gala. And yeah, it's just a super fun opportunity, sort of snagging the kids in and hooking them on something they're already interested in and using it as an opportunity to learn. Most of the students started by choosing a piece of writing that was personal to them. Most students chose a narrative story, but I do have some students who chose sort of step-by-step instructions. For example, how to cook rice, how to say the alphabet, and taking that and turning it into a graphic novel format. So they've worked on their writing skills, art skills, of course, with having to do the drawing and stuff, but even looking at math and looking at how we can divide our page up into different parts and the different value you give to different pieces of your paper to make things really pop out. When my team jumped in and wanted to participate, it was awesome because we know that graphic novels and comics are something that all kids are really into right now. So just sort of building off of something they're naturally interested in has been super helpful. And doing this as a whole grade level team and working on it together as kind of a project-based learning opportunity just hooks more of them in, and it gets the whole school excited. We have our grade 2 students now who are also starting to learn about comics, and our grade 5s get to act as mentors in the same project too. I've got some great students who have some really good things that they'd love to share about their stuff, so we'll hand it over to them.
Project was very fun, very long, but enjoyable, and we learned a lot about different parts of graphic novels, like frames and panels and onomatopoeia, and overall I think it's really good.
My piece is about perspective, and I have a comic, and it's about 3 people, and they become friends in art class, and we made a comic together, and we got A+ on our comic. And it's in real life, and we have all the comics are combined, and it's our own perspective.
It's about dodo birds that are living on an island, but Oompa Loompas try to invade, and they fight back and try to keep their island home from being terrorized by the Oompa Loompas.
I learned that everything could be accomplished because I was kind of rushed to make this comic, because I usually put hard work into my comics or anything related to art because I'm a really good artsy person, and that you should never give up on stuff that you enjoy.
Basically the same with that, just I'm not such of an artsy person. I found it fun just because I liked making fictional parts of it and basing it off of real World War II fiction. For example, it's based off of, the first part of it's based off of D-Day, which happened on June 6, 1944.
We made graphic novels for our literacy. So mine's about the ABCs. It's about A, and he doesn't know all the letters. He knows some of them, but then some of the letters gets annoyed at him because he's like, you look weird. But then at the very end, he's happy and that's basically it. He learns all the letters. It's kind of a comedy.
My comic's based on a true story about how I met my dog that then died last summer. It's one of my favorite things about my life. It's a great memory. He should have ran away when I tripped and fell, but he didn't. And that's like one of the best days of my life.
Well, I kind of did this as like a joke because we first started and we were like doing step-by-step instructions, and it's like you can either do your story or your step-by-step instructions. I thought it was funny by doing the ABCs. Then I actually did, and it was super fun.
My favorite part was coloring because you got to experiment with a bunch of different colors and pages and panels.